Hello, we are delighted you could join us for the celebration of all the hard work and the commitment of everyone involved in the Second World War and Holocaust Partnership Programme.
This project began in 2020 and is led by the Imperial War Museums and generously funded by the National Lottery Heritage Fund. The 3-year programme has supported 8 cultural heritage organisations across the UK to work with communities to explore lesser-known stories related to the Second World War and the Holocaust.
From film projects in Scotland and Cornwall, temporary exhibitions in Newcastle and Wales, to the new websites in Northern Ireland and the digital anthology in Nottinghamshire, we're sure that you all agree that the creative output from all of our partners has been outstanding.
Let's hear though from the most important people involved in these amazing projects, the communities who worked with us to explore these lesser-known stories and bring them to a new audience, both digital and in person across the UK.
I've really enjoyed the freedom to be able to try out different creative ways of sharing stories. It's been fantastic to see the group work with performance, with music, with visual art to create something that is just totally new and totally unexpected.
It's made me think, gosh, I wish I'd asked my grandparents more when they were still alive.
We've been working on this for almost a year, and it's really incredible to now share it with an audience, to have people listen to the tracks. And we're really looking forward to sharing the audio guide app even further, so people can listen to the stories in our collection wherever they are, which is incredible.
The thought process behind the film was to create a day in the life of the people that lived there at the time, further exploring the struggles that they faced because of the war.
And as it gets further and further away with this generation, I think it's really nice that they were able to have something tangible. The letters, the fishermen, and those people who were real to them, and the soldiers, that they could then build a drama on themselves and be creative with.
This exhibition was about us looking at some different stories of the Second World War on Tyneside, examining stories of women and the work that they did, but it's also looking at some of the stories of servicemen who came from all around the British Empire as part of their war service and really helped build community during the Second World War.
It was so important to get the language that was uplifting, that was truthful, and that was accessible.
We are surrounded by some amazing bunting that was made as part of the project that we've been doing with Imperial War Museums. And we were inspired by something that we'd found in our collection as part of the project, which was a list of the emblems that the Home Guard in Cornwall had created so they could identify one another. For some people, they found that this was a way to connect the past with the present and to tell their story and to share some memories with all of us.
I actually lived in the barracks, in the married quarters with my mother and father and 6 other siblings. It was bringing back memories of a young child. It was just bringing that nice feeling back and contributing towards the keep, really.
It'd be quite nice to say, hold on, this world would have not existed without all those soldiers, all those communities coming together.
As a researcher for the project, I've discovered a lot about the hidden history of refugees in Wales, particularly from Nazi Germany in the 1930s and 1940s. We've uncovered many hundreds more refugees than initially we had thought had come to the Wales area. It's been a real pleasure to also connect with some of those refugees themselves and also some of the children and grandchildren of those refugees and hear a little bit about how their experiences as refugees helped influence their later lives and how their families have dealt with that.
We have been looking at the World War II and the effect it had on Belfast, or any things we can remember about it if we were born during the time.
We're from all aspects of Belfast, all directions. It was very worthwhile. It made me think a lot more about my family and my grandparents, the hardships they had been through and how they overcome them.
You can read a book and you can look at words, but it will never be the sort of experience that you will receive from hearing someone's personal story from themselves.
So we hope you enjoyed hearing from some of the fantastic people who worked on this project.
Their contributions were invaluable, and exhibitions, events, films they helped produce were absolutely fantastic.
Thank you to them and to all of the individuals and organisations who helped support the work of the Second World War and Holocaust Partnership Programme.